and the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Akello Witherspoon on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. They'll fire one downfield for 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 24, Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mostert. Across midfield inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Buccaneer first down.
There's Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Snap comes to Murray at 1. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Incomplete.
But instead, third down.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Murray. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about. But I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the run, it's Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Throwing on second. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Murray. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. It's off by Kyle Ford. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Saints
getting Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The throw left side to start the drive is complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the gun, Jackson. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. This is Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The extra point is good.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 45. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38, Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Now Murray again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Murray going to throw. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First down, Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Nathan.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 26 yards on the play there. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
At the 42-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And all the way down to the 42. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 41 yards. Now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly get a little bit too greedy right there.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
on second and 9. Jackson. This is the tight end Fant. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Coleman has it here right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll find Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
On second and goal, Jackson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
On second and 12, Murray. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's third down.
Murray with a third and long. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. This one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Second and 16. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. A gain there of 21 yards. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 27. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Markello Witherspoon on the coverage.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Murray now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Mostert. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Taken down here by the Saints. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful. This one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with
with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Oh, no, lost the football. It's and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Back to throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now he's forced out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete as the clock will stop at 14 seconds remaining. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 45. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bucs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.